Yo, check. Mr. Ruben SD, Mr. Ruben Beats. We're gonna do a cool little video here. I think I was able to find a little hot spot here by my son's school, and we threw lures in each one of them. So let's start off this crazy fest here. First, let's get this Pidgey, because we don't want a Pidgey because it might be a Ditto. So let's see what we got here. Don't find me, Ditto. I already have 4 Dittos, but the more the merrier. Oh yeah, look at this guy's fighting. My son was just here, and close that. Wow. Now they solicit your phone, dude. See how it's kind of glitching and slowing down? It's kind of weird. This is the thing I'm talking about, because there's so much going on in it, the servers. But look, I can't even play. Damn, look at this guy's going to work. Dang, that's frustrating. Okay, give you a jump. There you go. It's definitely slowing down when people are playing. And, yeah, like I said, my phone is brand new, so I'm not gonna blame the phone. I did that last time. It's just slow. I want to clear this extra stuff out of here. Oh, look, he ran, of course. Yeah, it's a mess here. Well, it's okay. We have a whole 30 minutes, 25 minutes now. We wasted with that dude. To try to catch these cool things now. I guess I'll get these guys for Stardust and just for fun. But what we're doing is we're trying to see if by using all 3 of these lures at Pokestops, does that mean that a Lapras is going to pop out? Does that mean a Charizard is going to pop out? That's supposed to be the, I guess, the result of going to a hotspot like this, using all 3 lures, being there in the middle, kind of in the middle, but it's supposed to be a unique guy coming out every time. I've never done it. I've done it with 2 lures going at the same time, a couple of times, and nothing was special. But I also almost had a very bad. I thought it was 5 water types. And I was in an area like this, so of course I wasn't expecting Dragonair to pop up or anything like that. But nothing else even popped up. I mean, a Tauros and maybe a Sandslash, so a couple of evolved guys, which I guess somebody that was playing that didn't have that many guys, they would probably need guys like that. I'm assuming sometimes, I don't know, but nothing crazy. But like I said, I only used 2. I've never done it with 3 going at the same time. Okay. So now we're just waiting. I should have thrown the lucky egg, but at this point, I'm a level 34. Look how much more I got to go. I mean, how many different times am I gonna have to throw lucky egg? It's gonna be a lot, so I can wait. I'm no rush to get a 125, million, or 1,250,000 points right now. So it's all about money. They want you to spend more money, play more, advance more. I have a lot of Ultra Balls, so I'm fine. Geodick. That's his name, Geodude. Gray Poop. I call him Geodick, I don't know why. It's funny. Let's get this guy. They didn't say Geodudes were Dittos, right? No. I don't think it's gonna change out of nowhere. Just like, dude, this area here is like really challenging now. I don't think I had this much difficulty with, but also in level 34. But still, I should have been feeling this at 30. You know. You guys are fighting. Dude, I'm just gonna run it. He's making me waste balls. I'll come back to him when he's ready. Maybe the area I'm in is kind of under a tree. Maybe my service isn't the best, so it kind of keeps going in and out. So when there's no service and you're battling, like when the little thing is going, you're not gonna catch the guy because it's not synced with the phone. It's not synced with the server, so it's kind of like that data can't compute a catch because it's still roaming. So you lose balls every time it does that. Don't expect it to be caught if the little thing's spinning in the top left corner. It was a squirrel here. I noticed that they're always gonna run. So make sure you're in an area where you get full service, and yeah, you'll be limited as far as when you're trying to catch them. It'll still walk and you'll still do all that, but catching, no, we're not gonna catch it. So look at this guy. I got the Ekans pretty easily. These guys, I don't know, they're coming from just certain posts. They're just assholes. But I'm also throwing regular ball. I don't know, but these guys should be getting caught with just regular balls once, you know. Okay, yeah, see, now it's taking 4 balls now. Was that Geodick still there? Okay. Let's throw Ultra Ball, this freaking pompous fucking brat. He's like, oh fuck, F your Ultra Balls. I want that Master Ball. Get in the ball sack, Geodick. What's wrong with you? What I thought. I don't care what you're worth, I'm getting rid of you. Because you're not worth mine. Oh, it was almost 420. That's 419. Almost. That's why you're a short. You're a short one. How about your brother here? Oh, he's the 421. Interesting how they did that. Why did they do that? Is that like random or just, I mean... And of course he goes in the first one. So I'm gonna save him. I like him. I like you, Geodick. Let's see. What's your number? 420. Wow. Wait, where'd you go? I wanna save him. I know I'm not the only one to notice the numbers that Niantic uses. Certain numbers that they use. They use numbers like 666, 420, 69. I don't know if I see 69, but I mean those two numbers by themselves are like, you know, out of all the numbers of variations you could have picked to put power, you use those numbers. I just thought it was like interesting. Okay, so that wasn't Ditto. Look at the Diglett. Diglett. Excuse me. Diglett. Wait, why am I using Ultra? Oh, Master Ball. Ah, great balls. Oh. See how it keeps spinning like that? It's trying to test me. The system wants to take all my balls so I can buy more balls. I don't even buy them. I go to the Pokestops and re-up like every day. So. School is pretty cool because I mean, it's just pretty much like residential, but it's just like a street that also has bars and a school, 2 schools at the ends of them. So that's like the weirdest block here. This is the South Park area. near Golden Hills, between Golden Hills and North Park. Um, it's a nice little secluded area. And a lot of houses out here are upscale. Some of them are really fancy and old. They've been here for many years. So it's a good area. There's not really a lot of places to rent or buy, but when you do, you gotta go in there and try to steal it. But just look, you go down this boulevard, and every corner is like a little Pokestop. Some has two of them, and then this one is 3, and then my son's school is up here by the top, that second one. This one, his school's like right here. Yeah. And so I'm right here. So I just drop him off, and I just drive right here and park and hang out. This is the first time I've ever done this, because I just been busy. And let's get to Geodick. What are you, 422? No one says this yet. Cause he wasn't that random. the 419 and they put 420. I don't get it. There has to be a system with the numbers of amount of guys they put out into the system, and the amount more they need to take out, because it's a game, you know. So I think that's why they're doing this. That's genius, though. I don't know if it was thought of that. Oh shit! Here we go. I don't know if that was thought of before they did the what's it call it? The Ditto event, or if they realize that the system was getting flooded with well, they put too many guys into the system, too many, you know, low CP guys throughout the system. So when it's time to do the next generation of guys, they gotta put a whole new filter of codes into the system that's already flooded, you know. So they had to find a way to get those guys out. They had to design the Ditto search, because that helps us clean up the system. But all these low CP guys, the Pidgeys, the Red-Headed that nobody wants, they ran away, that we run from, so it frees up the space for when the Christmas comes. It frees up enough space, just enough space, to freaking bring in the second generations and the legendary guys. Okay, so what that means is, by allowing us to do this, they lose no money. They gain more and more money for us working for them. Okay, how does a company do that? How are we gonna make more money? Well, we need to do some work to clean it up, and then make room for the next one. Okay, well, how do we get somebody else to do it? Okay, well, we do this, and then can we benefit from it? Yes, definitely. Cool, let's do it. And boom, that's what happened. And then look at this. I hate this guy. I don't like this guy. I don't know why. They don't impress me at all. So yeah, we're having fun too. You know, we like it too, and it doesn't really cost us anything, really, because I mean, unless you're spending money on buying lucky eggs and a bunch of balls. But you got the whole point of the thing is for you to walk out there and get active and play. And if you're doing that, you should have no problem going to Pokestops and getting all the things you need. Maybe not lucky eggs, but it's a give and take. There's ways around it. If you just don't want to do it like that, it'll just take you a little longer. But it'd be better for you to hatch your eggs. You have to get what's it called? Those incubators. But as you're progressing to the game, when you hit certain levels, you get some of these items. So those are opportunities for you to take advantage of it and still not pay any money, but play. So there's just benefits. It's available, and it's whatever however you take it. There's different type of players out there. There's still people that haven't even played it, you know. So there's still a lot of room for potential for on both sides. So that's my my take and philosophy on that. And we're still trying to look for something fancy here. Okay, 420 XP. See, look at that, random. See, out of all the numbers, the odds it comes to these numbers. And I know I'll give that 7 to 6 to 6. Pretty good. There's a Pidgey in this area. Romeo and Juliet. Let's see. Let's see how we're doing in space. Yeah, when we're not. Well, I'm using them, so I'll be fine. Dude, I've walked, and this guy's been walking. That makes no sense. See, and that tracking system still needs to be like adjusted, because we have been screwed so many times for so many miles that we should have been credited. That has still always been out. I don't know why. What is with that? You know, we're walking, but they don't want to credit us properly. We probably only gotten. I probably say 75% of the times we walked, I think we've gotten only that out of 100% of walking. The rest is just lost stuff that never credited. How many eggs we could have had hatched, how many more miles. Well, for the walking system that just started, so I mean that's the only thing that we're hurting from. But also the hatching eggs too. I mean, a lot of these eggs, 10K eggs, are things that we're never gonna catch if we don't get a 10K egg, like ever. I didn't get my first 10K egg until up to, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. Day one. We'll go red headed first. And so even my son caught a 10K egg before I did, but not until I took a trip to London, England. The first Pokestop I go to was an egg, and it's a 10K egg, and it was a Lapras. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, I had to go out all the way over here to get a 10K egg. And then so yeah, so I understand that. I was able to fight Charizard twice though. Lost both times. I couldn't catch him. First time because I was in the middle of the street, and this was my fault because I had the game on, but I was driving. So he just pops up in the middle of the street in North Park, and I'd pull real quick to the right side. And I just went straight to the red balls and try to catch Charizard, and I think I threw 4. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? This is Charizard. So I go out to go get to feed him a berry and to grab like a great box. I don't even think I had Ultra Balls at that time, because it was like in the beginning, like right when I hit, I think level 21, he popped out. And so when I go to get the raspberry, my whole phone froze, or the game. I assume the game froze. It froze. I'm like, what the? And I had to turn the whole thing off, start it back up, and he was still there, because it was only like a minute or two that I had to wait. And then I was throwing it again. It was going, and then it froze again. And then I went back to it, and then he was already gone, like gone from the shadow from the nearby, and then gone from my actual gameplay. And I was like just upset, but I wasn't. I mean, I got over it because, like I said, I know I didn't have enough balls. I wasn't prepared, so I was just like, I wasn't ready for it. So what can you do? What can you do? That's one thing you guys know. You can hold on to the ball still, and then kind of re-throw it again, and you still get them. You know, obviously, because you're still holding on to the ball, but that saves me a lot of lost ball, because you know, sometimes you can do that. But yeah. So I found him then, and then I found him again. He showed up in my house, in my room. Charlotte just popped up. That was maybe 3 months ago, and I was throwing on, and there's nothing. He just ran away from me. He just didn't want it. And then so I was able to get my Charizard by having evolved my Charmeleon, because the other times I lost. So I got three 10K eggs here. 3.3, 0.7. This one's not even hatched yet and incubated yet. So we'll see what those are. Mickey dancing. I'm gonna catch you in your face. Oh, no, on your hand. I got him. Okay, Mr. Ekans. I think there was a time where most of the Pokemon that were out and about were Rattatas. And then lately, when I'm going to a lot of water areas, the most that I've been getting is Magnemites. Like thousands of Magnemites. So I don't know if that changed as far as quantity, overall quantity, and like regions wise, because there has to be a number and there has to be a select one. I think it's Rattata that right now is going towards Magnum, but there's some people who don't even have Magnemite, so I don't know. I don't know if there's anybody who's never said, "Oh, I don't have a Rattata." That would be kind of odd, right? So Rattata, I guess you win. So anyway, so yeah, I was gonna train my Charizard. Sorry. I had to evolve him, so. Who's here? Rhyhorn. Great. So we're still waiting to grab something nice. What do you think will pop up? You should comment. Comment before something pops up and see who wins. I would say a Clefairy. Clefairy pop up. I mean, they're cool. Or no, Clefable. Is it Clefable that's the evolve? Because my son doesn't even have a Clefable yet. So, if he were to pop up during, he'd be like, "Oh, cool! Look, I got a new one." So that technically would work, but that's his account. How does it work for an account that already has everybody? It's gonna pull from the whole pool, right? I'm assuming. So it can be maybe a Lapras. It could be maybe a Snorlax. Wouldn't that be awesome just to pop up here? But I would only be the one to see it, right? Unless I don't know how that works. Will anybody else see it during the area? If something pops up, I'm gonna switch accounts. I'm gonna log out, log into my son's account, and see if he can go catch it. I'll test it. So you won't be able to see it, well, you maybe will, because I can probably record it. But I'll let you know what happens. I'll try to make another video of it. I have to do the switch within like seconds, because I don't want to lose him. I mean, he'll probably be there for a while if I catch him, but I don't want to waste any time in between. Just in case, I'm gonna go as fast as I can. But we'll see. So look right here, there's already a slash in the area. This guy's already evolved. Kingdom Hall. So I don't know if he's walking down this way, but no, he's supposed to spawn from this. I think he's just supposed to randomly spawn from these lures here. Away from you. Oh, we can evolve. Let's evolve Mr. Vapes. Dang, he's almost at 3,000. Who else? Oh, this was my candy. Dang, that was expensive. Who else? Okay, who's here? Geodick. Okay. And yes, so this game, the game before, a game that would help you train for this one was that paper toss game. And it's very similar. I think that's what they got some of the specs or ideas. A paper toss, when you toss it with your finger, and there's time we have to throw it far away. I got really good at that game. I liked it. They probably still have it out there. So that's a plug for that. The paper toss. Because the way we're flicking these balls, you just gotta flick it and then aim, obviously. That's also, I think I do pretty good. I mean, I don't do all those fancy spinning stuff, and I just don't feel like wasting balls sometimes. Or you can just throw it straight at the person. I mean, yeah, you get extra points, but I don't really care for that. Ooh, little execute. I think I need another execute, so I can get another, of course. Executor. I think I have like 3 right now or 4, but I want another one. I want to see how strong these guys can get. I haven't looked at that list of the highest CPs right now. I know they say Alakazam was on the top, which is cool, because I like him. But I think the Alakazam I have isn't the strongest as far as IVs. But still, I can still power up and he'll be good. So that's cool. I know they switched. This is just probably the second time they switched the powers. I don't know why they keep doing that. I mean, really, is it really that big of a deal? I mean, but it does switch it up. I don't know if it's fairness, but I don't know. I guess it makes it. So yeah, it just changes it up, gives other people chances. But I don't like them taking away power from guys that we already built. That's, I don't know. I still don't understand the sense of that. Because we, so a lot of this put a lot of time and effort and some money on building certain guys a certain way because of using the power dust. All of a sudden, they just took that power away. And then, because it's not like they reduced their level, they did that too, I'm assuming. But they could have just done that. So if there was ones that were already big, like exceeding the limit, maybe those guys, they're the ones that were already topped off. But everybody, I think it probably cost them too much time to do it for just the individuals that were already maxed out. Especially if their guys are ones that now got nerfed. That would make sense. But now we all have to suffer, which is robbery, a little bit of robbery, So that's how I feel. Who else was the same? Let me know. Nothing crazy, huh? How long has it been? Look, it's almost 30 minutes recording. I did turn this on a little bit before the recorder, maybe a minute or two. So it's like almost over. Who do we get? Let's go to the recent. And it wasn't many. So we got what? Ekans, 1, 2, 3 Ekans, Execute Geodude. Right, we got the Tauros. Is that their best? It was a 1247 Tauros. an Onyx, Ponyta, Pidgey. Remember we got that 420. But we did get a lot of Ekans. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ekans. I think that first one was a Doodle. That's where I started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 30. They gave us exactly 30 guys in that 30 minutes of Lord. Of Hotspot 3 Lord, really? That's 10 guys per lore in 30 minutes. That, I mean, you saw it here. I mean, it's not like I faked it. I'm sitting right here. But I did not have incense on. Would that make a difference? Yeah, it probably would have made a difference, a little bit of difference. Because then you're drawing more. But really, they don't even have it. What's that? No, it's not back there. That was weird. I don't think I have an incense. No, I didn't. I could have bought one, but still. Yeah, what can you say? No Dittos. What else? Yeah, maybe the incense would have done something. But see, and then they're gone. They're off. That's a fail. Well, like I said, people might have been impressed with a Tyros and an Onyx. I wasn't. An Execute are kind of cool. Not a lot of people get a lot of those in the shop. Ponytas too. Before you Ponyta, I think is okay. Oh, I was close to 50. Okay, maybe I need another one. Maybe I can downsize one that I have right now. To be broken. And something else. Unforgettable. I want to. Oh, first let's look at Alakazam. Let's see how he's doing. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 4. 55 Psychic, Psycho Cut 7. Yeah. So he never really impressed. He still got a while ago. HP, yeah. Maybe we'll try to catch another one. A more souped up one. So what are we doing? Oh yeah, we are looking for yes, Execute. I have an 802 right there. I don't think I have enough. No, I'm gonna have to get one more. I wonder. Yeah, I need one more. This guy used to be my strongest. But now he's like my 10th. So weird, huh? Yeah, it's okay. I don't care. Ah, he got kicked out of the gym. I had him in the gym. Wait, did I get my points? Ah, I took it. Suck. Wait, so this revived Mr. Mime because he's dead. Who else is dead? Oh, I had a max revive. Damn it. Oh, you can only revive once, huh? Max potion, okay. Boom. 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 What was that from? Was that from the movie from Couples Retreat? The guy just like the yoga teacher. He's like boom, boom, boom. Ruben doll. That's my name, Ruben. Sidewalk. It's nothing cool. I don't know what to tell you guys. We can look at Ditto. Where is he? Wait, my son told me a way to do it alphabetically. Because Z is like right there. Oh wait, how's it alphabetically? I don't get it. Wouldn't Z be first? Did I miss him? That make no sense. Oh, yeah. Fighter I did pass him up. What's wrong with me? Yeah. That's for sure. That's all, guys. Wait for the new update, and we'll see you then. Bye.